Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford's EDC, and today we're taking a look at two Rosecraft knives. These are both coming in their Genuine Stag lineup, which means these are both priced at $79.99 or $80. You know, effectively, you're talking about a 1 cent difference there. Both knives have excellent fit and finish. Typical Rosecraft build quality that you would come to expect. On the left, you have the Stinking Creek Sowbelly. This has a 2.7 inch blade. It is 3.875 inches closed and 6.6 inches overall. It weighs a total of 3 ounces. Sowbelly is a very classic pattern. You can see this through several brands make a Sowbelly. Case probably most notably. Of course, it's going to be priced very similarly to a case, and I do think you're getting better fit and finish. Especially to keep in mind that you're getting Stag in this case. I always see case Stag knives be quite expensive, and this is pretty decent Stag. I don't personally love when it's ground down on the ends here, but it makes for better fit and finish, so I understand why they do it over at Rosecraft. But you do get some nice texture, some nice variation in the height and the depth of this Stag. So hopefully you can tell, looking at this, that it's not just a flat slab or anything. See, it does have some dimensionality to it. The action is pretty typical of a Rosecraft, pretty tight, but decent walk and talk. Much better on the close than it is on the open. Of course, this is in D2, which is marked on this side. You can see that there, the Picasso, as well as Andy Armstrong's logo for his design. See how this fits my hand. It actually fits pretty well. Anything under 4 inches closed tends to be a little small in my hand, but with the Sowbelly design, kind of makes a little more room on it, almost. This is, again, 3.875 closed, so 3 7/8. That's right at the bottom range I normally like, but this feels quite a bit nicer in hand than something else that would be that size due to the pattern. Really nice on the close there. Centering is good. There are no meaningful gaps or blade play or anything of the sorts. Again, typical Rosecraft fit and finish. Now here's the Savage Creek Gunstock. This has a 2.8 inch blade. It's 3 5/8 closed, or 3.625, 6.4 inches overall, and this comes in at 3.1 ounces. This one has a lighter pull than pretty much any other Rosecraft that I've had. No blade play or anything. But I actually think that the lighter pull is better for this just due to the positioning of this nail nick. You can see the Stag is quite thick in places, has some variation. You can see that main line that runs down in the Stag here. This side, a little bit less texture, but you can even see that interior here at the end. That's about the only place you can feel the transitions, but the Stag feels like it's nicely stabilized as well. Everything else, nice fit and finish. Pretty clean. A little bit smaller in hand at 3 5/8. Still fits the hand really well. Gunstock patterns do tend to do that, especially single blades. There's nothing impeding that grip. GEC makes a very similarly sized gunstock pattern, the 44, but it's a 2-blade, and I didn't quite enjoy that knife in hand due to that. The case version of the Gunstock, I believe, is smaller. I think it's 3.5 inches closed. I'm not 100% sure on that. But this is a nice example. Again, this is $80. This has decent walk and talk. Nice snap close. The centering is maybe favoring the pile side a hair on this one, which you can see. Just maybe favoring that direction. But it's pretty good. Not anything that I am overly concerned about. But again, nice walk and talk, D2, $80, Stag for either one of these. I think it's going to be hard to go wrong. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about these down below. Thanks to Rosecraft for organizing the pass around that lets us get a chance to look at these. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again. Take care.